interaction effects. So let us start seeing how we can understand interaction effects in more detail. I am opening a new notebook. In this, our purpose is to write the program for interaction effects. Interaction effects are useful, and in many places we can observe them. Okay, I will name the notebook. Here I will need to upload certain data sets. Two files I will need. One is interaction categorical and interaction scale. All the files needed for this are shared with you. You can download them and you will be able to access. So first file is interaction effect categorical, interaction effect continuous. These are the two data that we will need. First, import the library. We will need pandas and seaborn. In step 1, I will import the data. This is interaction categorical. Here we will write. So this first few rows of the data we are reading. There is enjoyment, food and condiment. The two columns, food and condiment, and they are impacting the level of enjoyment. So our question is there an interaction between columns food and condiment, and does this interaction impact the level of enjoyment? As you can see, enjoyment is scale. Enjoyment is between 0 and 100. If you want to confirm, we can simply calculate enjoyment dot describe, and we can see that minimum is 52 and maximum is 102. So it is beyond 100 and it is between 52 to 100. Let us see whether there is an impact or not of the interaction. So visualization can be done with the help of Seaborn. There is a plot called categorical plot. Here we can write x equal to food and u equal to enjoyment. So first column food, then data is in this data frame and kind will be point. So hue is not enjoyment, hue is condiment, and we have y which is enjoyment. Comma is missing. So you can see that this is the plot created. We have food on x-axis, and on the legend parameter is the second variable condiment. On y-axis is the enjoyment level. What it tells you: when hot dog is interacting with chocolate sauce, enjoyment is less. But when hot dog is interacting with mustard, the level of enjoyment is higher. Similarly, when ice cream is interacting with mustard, the level of enjoyment is low. But when ice cream is interacting with chocolate sauce, there is a much higher level of enjoyment. So at least by looking at the visuals, it seems there is a interaction effect. But visualization can be misleading, and that is why we need to perform a statistical test, and that test we will see now. So, we have seen the interaction plot, but for calculating the interaction effect we need to use the stats models. Check interaction effect using OLS. So stat models is a library which is very useful, and this library can be used for checking the interaction effect. The syntax is that the dependent variable and then this symbol and the two independent variables. So independent variable 1 multiplied by independent variable 2, and then we will summarize. So here we have the interaction written, and the p value is most important. The probability value tells us whether there is interaction effect which is significant or not. So which p value is important? This table I will just copy and put it here. We are going to also share the code with you, don't worry. First is the main effect. Main effect is just first and second. So main effect is also significant, although the table is making a mess. Here we see the p value of the main effect and p value of the second main effect, condiment. So both are affecting significantly. That means that is a statistically significant effect of food and condiment individually on the level of enjoyment. Here together, food and condiment together also have a significant interaction effect on the level of enjoyment, because the p value is less than 0.05. So if p value is less than 0.05, which is a threshold, there is an interaction effect. Else we cannot say that there is an interaction effect. So make sure you are checking the interaction effect by looking at the p value of the interaction. One more way afterwards is to not just we can get the ANOVA of the model. So in this also we can understand whether there is a interaction effect or not.